Okay, so this happened in this week where there's a TikTok of Manor, if I'm pronouncing that correctly, her Chinese boyfriend and the boyfriend's mother. They were on a train in Milan where you had three girls being blatantly racist to the boyfriend and the mother by screaming ni hao to them and laughing with each other. But before we start, I would appreciate it if you can sub to the channel. It shows your support to the channel. Thanks. Also, with the last video I posted being the girl that ruined her life after calling someone lame, Jackie, the girl who got called lame, made an update after everything. You can skip to this if you want to just know about today's video topic being the racist. But if you don't, let's go through Jackie's update.
Hey everyone, it's Jackie here, and I just wanted to start off by saying thank you so much to those who have been so kind and supportive over the past few days. I would have never thought that my brother taking pictures of me at a game for 3 minutes would turn into all of this. After posting my video...
Oh, it was her brother. No one really knew who was recording the videos, so people thought it was a boyfriend. Or in the case of the two girls and other people, they thought it was Jackie's husband. Even people in the comments thought that it was a boyfriend or husband. Also, taking pictures for 3 minutes is a large difference from 15 minutes. Because I feel like if someone was just recording you for like the past 15 minutes, then it's understandable. But for 3 minutes, to say shots and all that, it would be like, oh yeah, it's fine.
I received several responses of people being able to relate to the same thing that happened to me that evening. And it's become clear that bullying doesn't just stop in childhood or teenage years, but it can follow you into adulthood. And that's a little concerning. It usually gets swept under the rug. Even though my feelings were hurt that night, there was no need for more hurt. Lisa, Alondra, and their families do not deserve hurt. I do not condone the threats. I don't condone the bullying. I don't condone the harassment to them or anyone else.
Okay, so she agrees that people should not have gotten to the lengths just to hurt them. If the whole thing was just insults, then it'd be relatively fine. But doxing them and giving them death threats is way over the top.
Yesterday, we met under mediated circumstances in a completely voluntary meeting in order to express and reflect upon this experience and our actions that evening and moving forward. They both gave me an in-person apology, and honestly, that's all I wanted. It's all I was waiting for, really. And I forgive them, and I really appreciate them for apologizing to me in person. I hope that this experience just makes us more aware about each other's feelings and makes us more empathetic towards one another. Thank you again for listening to me.
With the update and the apology they gave, I feel like all the insults and everything will die down 90 to 95%. And honestly, everything should end by the end of this week or the next week after. Now with the actual video. So this happened between Monday and the Wednesday. So the 24th and the 26th. Where Manor, her boyfriend, and his mother were on a trip in Italy. Probably enjoying the beautiful scenery of what Italy is. So they get on a train in Milan, which Milan is also the global capital of fashion and design according to Google. Milan is also a 6-hour drive to Rome. So they're seated in the train near these three girls where they stare at Manor and the family, yelling out ni hao while basically just being blatantly racist. Here's the clip.
finire. Okay. No.
So at the end, Manor shows the Instagram accounts of the three girls. I checked them out. Only one of them is still somewhat active, being the first girl who was doing the whole thing. Her account being now privated, and the other two just completely deleted their accounts. And I want to say one thing. There are people with the same account name as the third girl, since it seems like it's a common name to have. But it's not her. You have half the people insulting these random girls, while the other half is trying to tell people that you're just insulting a random girl who did nothing. And for some reason, this Natalie person knows not the right person, but decides to spam the same message 4 to 5 times more than what I showed in the video. Then says, I know it's not her, but the real person who did it's going to check this account with the same name, see all the hate we gave to this random girl, and that will scare her. I looked at other Instagram pages with the same name, and at this point, people are just sending hate to every account with the same name that has even a single post, so they can just comment hate. And it's not even the right person. They're not even checking at all. A single post, everyone just sends them hate no matter what. They didn't even check. And if you're going to call someone every name in the book, at least check if it's the right person. Now comes the reply of the girl who was actually doing the racist thing. She sent a message to Manor, which she made a video about.
Here's an update for you. Margarita, the girl with the headband, reached out to me on Instagram. She said, "Good morning. I just saw the video you posted online and I just realized what you perceived to have happened at the time it was filmed."
Who is this girl trying to gaslight? Perceived to have what happened? What happened was you were being blatantly a despicable racist. The video blew up and people started calling you out, since most of them are not idiots. The reason why I say most of them is because you have some people actually trying to defend it, saying that context matters, and all she's saying is hello in Mandarin. The context being is that she's trying to be a blatant racist, and that she isn't just saying hello. I mean, she is actually just saying hello, but it's not what she's saying it's how it's forming out, which is she's forming it in a racist form and then laughing with all her friends.
I understand that you were offended by our laughter, and I'm here to assure you we had no intention of making fun of you, let alone your ethnicity or nationality. My friends and I were just laughing with each other in a way that we're realizing just now might have been offensive in your regards.
No intentions of making fun of you, let alone your ethnicity and nationality, might have been offensive. No intentions of being racist. She looked at the camera dead in its eyes, or lens, stared at them, a family trying to enjoy their trip, and yells out "Ni hao," and then laughs at all her friends. How can that not be taken as offensive?
I really want to reiterate that there was no intention of being racist or offensive with anyone, and we're really, really sorry for how you and your family felt about it.
She says that she's really sorry, but we all know that's just because she got caught and got called out for it. If she wasn't recording, do you really think there would be an apology? No.
I assure you that we repudiate racism just as much as you do, and I think that all the tags and the comments we're receiving are just carrying it forward rather than opposing it. You're free to keep...
Then she tries to act all high and mighty by saying, yeah, all the hate that we got being racist should just be stopped. What you're doing is just calling me out, and it's just worse, since it's not stopping the cycle of hate, but pushing it forward onto someone else.
Sharing our videos on the internet if you feel this is the right way to spread your message, but believe me when I say that this has been having the exact opposite effect. The hate and the bullying we're receiving are just giving real racist people the chance to pour their hate on us without hearing explanations.
Then she has a nerve to say all the hate she got for being racist is giving actual racists to pour their hate on them. So she's calling out everyone who's defending the boyfriend and the mother by calling them real racists. Makes sense. Not, you idiot. Do you really believe that? What's your IQ? Because I know that's staying in the low double-digit range. What even is a real racist? If that's the case, you're a hypocrite. And what explanation could you possibly give? You didn't let her explain. And what can she even say to explain?
So, this is what I replied. The fact that even after being publicly shamed by millions of people, you are trying to manipulate and gaslight me shows that not only is this a completely insincere apology, but also that you knew exactly what you were doing. You and I both know that the worst of your behavior is not even on the video. I gave you every opportunity to stop again and again. Even now, you had an opportunity to make a real apology and grow as a human being, but you didn't take it. Next,
Manur calls him out for trying to gaslight the whole situation. Because how are you gonna act racist, then try to manipulate the person that you were saying it to? Because this whole so-called apology was really just an excuse. He said sorry once and tried to push off the blame to like something else, being a real racist in this case.
time, I hope you'll think twice before you scream ni hao at Chinese people or call a brown person a monkey or try to intimidate and mock foreigners.
Okay, so I didn't know this, but apparently they also called Manur a monkey, which I didn't see in the video since she deleted both of the interactions of it, with the only video on her page being the situation of the 4 messages. But luckily, I was able to save the original TikTok of part 2, not part 1.
You ruined your personal reputation, and as a representative of your country, you ruined your country's reputation. You also ruined our trip. My boyfriend's Chinese mom is in her 60s. She has seen a lot of hate towards Asians in her life, and at her age, she does not deserve this. You are the real racists, and you have a lot of work to do on yourself. I hope you will learn from this and take responsibility for how you acted.
Manur ended off by saying that don't bully him, but stick to the topic at hand, which is that they're racist, who are getting hate for their actions. And one thing, you see a camera, since you made eye contact with it. What in your right mind, bad mind, or racist mind, do you think that you can get off scot-free? That video message alone, basically saying the update that the girl messaged her with, has 3.5 million views. With all the other 2 videos that were now deleted, and larger creators talking about it, that's a minimum of 10 million people saw that. And that's about it. Thanks for the watch.